Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you guys are doing well in the midst of all of this craziness. I know it's taken a super big toll over here for many reasons. Just trying our hardest to stay positive and keep focused during all of this. One thing I'm going to do is make my kids Easter baskets. It's going to keep me busy, going to keep me focused on something else for a little bit, and it's something that needs to be done because Easter is only a week away now. I know you guys really enjoyed seeing how I did Christmas for my kids without spending a ton of money, so I thought I would go ahead and show you how I did my Easter baskets as well as an Easter egg hunt. Please excuse the mess. We are still very much so in the process of moving. We move next month, and it's crazy, guys, but we're getting through this. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do Easter for not that much money. So yeah, keep watching, guys. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to tell you guys that I use the same exact Easter baskets and Easter eggs every single year. I don't see the point in just buying new ones every single year. I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with these. They get used for one day and then people throw them away. And then same thing with the plastic eggs. Again, they get used for one day and a lot of people just toss them. I mean, there's nothing wrong with these. I've probably had these eggs, at least some of them, for almost 6 years now. So again, nothing wrong with them. I've got some of these like bigger jumbo sizes, and then I've got like the small standard sizes, but again, nothing wrong with them. I don't see the point in buying them year after year when you can just save them and repurpose them. Even like the little tissue, like the little straw hay in the baskets, I keep this as well because again, if it doesn't get ruined, why replace it? It's perfectly good. So that is my base. That's what I'm going to start with. All right, and now most people, not everybody, but most people when they do Easter egg hunts, my version of an Easter egg hunt is I fill these eggs up and then I hide them all over the backyard Easter morning. My kids go on like a little scavenger hunt to find eggs. And some of the eggs, not all of them, but some of them I like to fill with candy. And here's all of my candy. And if I flip this bag over, you can clearly see it's Halloween candy. I got this Halloween candy for 90% off last Halloween. So what is that, like 6 months ago? And you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, it's expired. I purposely picked the candies that had a longer expiration date. As you can see, these don't expire until August. So they still have plenty of time. They're still very much so good. Another thing, so obviously I picked the candies that had a high expiration date, but another thing I picked out is I wanted to make sure that they were the candies that you couldn't tell were seasonal. My kids still very much so believe in the Easter Bunny, and I don't want them, you know, to see candy that has skeletons and pumpkins all over it, and they're like, well, what the heck, this is from Halloween. So all the varieties of candy that I purchased they're like the regular packaging. There's no seasonal packaging on them at all. Here's another example. Again, this was Halloween. You can see from the ghosts and the bats and the pumpkins. Doesn't expire until summertime, and this is a good variety. All of these candies, again, completely normal packaging, nothing on these whatsoever. And even chocolate. Most chocolate does not have that long of a shelf life, but M&Ms were pretty good. This doesn't expire until the summer, and once again, simple, plain packaging. And you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, that is way too much candy for 2 kids. And it is way too much candy for 2 kids. There's no way I'm giving all that to my kids. One, I'm going to use what I can and what I want to fill up their eggs. 2, I am stashing some aside for myself because I love candy. I love candy. And then the last thing is whatever we have left over, I'm just going to donate it. I'm even contacting some of my friends and see if they need some last minute Easter fillers. They can take some of this candy off my hands, but all of this candy was for less than $1. These big, giant, 115 piece things of candy. Again, we're 90% off last Halloween, so I just stocked up on a few different varieties. So that's the plan when it comes to the candy. So you can see when filling the eggs, this is more of like a jumbo sized egg. I'll take this candy. It's a little bit difficult to do with one hand. So I take the candy, put it in the egg, and then this will go in a big bucket, and then I will hide it in the backyard come Easter morning. See if I can get this sucker closed. Almost got it. Almost got it. There we go. All right. There you go. Perfect for the Easter egg hunt. Now, I don't want their eggs just being full of candy because, one, I don't want them having 100 pieces of candy each for Easter. And two, I just like the variety. I think just doing candy is boring, so I like to switch it up and put as many different things in the eggs that I can think of. And here are a few things that I am doing for this year. All right, so both of my kids love Ryan's World. If you have preschoolers and young kids, you probably know all about Ryan. I went to the Dollar Tree. I go there on a somewhat regular basis. I went to the Dollar Tree and I saw that they had these little minifigures. Again, it's a Dollar Tree, so everything's $1 or less. And I saw these minifigures, so I grabbed all the different varieties that I could find. So I'm going to open these out of their packaging and then put these in eggs as well. I feel like that's a super fun surprise, something different, and I know they will lose their minds because, again, they are obsessed with Ryan's World. All right, so I have the minifigures out. Here's all the packaging, and I'm starting to put them in the eggs. I have the little panda bear one in this egg. Here's a little race car driver. So yeah, just put them in an egg. And again, I think it's just good to switch it up just from candy. I like doing things like this. And it's not like, okay, it's a cheap toy. It was only $1, but this is something that they're actually going to play with. You know how sometimes you can find just like junky toys, almost like party favorite toys that I feel like kids throw away the exact same day that they get them. I feel like this is not that, and I also cannot close this with one hand, but you guys get the point. He's going to be in an Easter egg. All right, and then another thing I like to do for egg hunts is cash. You know, you can't go wrong with cash. I do a variety of change, single dollar bills, and then I have 2 $5 bills. That way they can each get a $5 bill. I'm very strict on the rule that if they are on their egg hunt, they each get one of each of the big bills. That way it makes it more fair and there's no crying and tears. So let's say, for example, Jack's found both eggs with both $5 bills. He is to make sure that he shares the other one with his sister. That's just how we've always done it, and it's never been a problem. And it's not a ton of money after the dollar bills and after the change. It's about 20 bucks total, so each kid gets around $10. Again, it's not much, but it keeps it fun and it keeps a lot of good variety. I'll just put some change into one egg, another egg. I will roll up a dollar bill and put it in there. So yeah, something I like to do. Well, that was a fun surprise. I was just opening up different Easter eggs so I could fill them up, and I found one from last year that still had $1 in it. So that one's already taken care of. I don't need to worry about it. At least it wasn't a piece of candy. I also did find these in the dollar section of Target. These are only 50 cents a piece, and I just thought they were really cute little toys. They are kind of on the junky side, but I know that they will get played with. And for 50 cents for these, that's not bad just to throw into an Easter egg, kind of give it more variety other than candy. So we have candy, we have the Ryan characters, we have money, and then we're going to have some slime and some little slinkies in there as well. All right, and then here are their finished Easter baskets for their egg hunts. Like I said, the morning of Easter, I'm going to hide all of these eggs around the yard and let them do a scavenger hunt. And then the same thing with how I do the Easter baskets. They keep the same ones every year. However, last year, their little baskets broke. I think the handles broke off of them. So I just went and bought these ones when they hit 90% off. So I think these were like maybe 50 cents a bucket. So hopefully these will last another couple of years. And yeah, egg hunt is completely done. And you can see I have a lot of candy left over. I will keep some of it just for, you know, when we go to the movies, some of it for the road trip when we go to Florida. But most of that I'm gonna put on my front porch and post in probably my mom's group or my local Nextdoor app and see whoever wants to take it. All right, now next I'm gonna actually start filling my Easter basket. Sorry that this closet's a little messy again. We're trying to move. This is kind of like my gift closet. This is where I save up for Christmas, birthdays, Easter, all kinds of stuff for my kids. So I just come in here and kind of pick and choose what I want for the time being. Right now, like I said, it's Easter, so I'm gonna grab just a couple little things, nothing huge. You know, I'm not gonna put a TV in their Easter baskets, but something small to kind of use as fillers. I know I'm gonna go ahead and put these in here. I bought these for Christmas. These were like stocking stuffers and they were 90% off. I think these were 50 cents each. They're like little portable light brights, so I think this is perfect as a filler for an Easter basket. This was also a stocking stuffer from Christmas. This was only 49 cents, this little Lego kit. It was $4.99, 90% off, made it only 49 cents. Again, great for an Easter basket. This is going in Jax's Easter basket. It was not clearance. It was not part of any kind of seasonal thing. This I just did price matching. I got it from Target, but I price matched to GameStop to make it a little bit cheaper. This is going to be his big item for the Easter basket. He's been begging for this game, so I think it'll be really fun to surprise him with it. This too is cute. This was just Target clearance. You can see it was $4.98, normally $9.99. She likes calico critters, but these are very comparable, especially when you can get them for only $4.98 for a 4-pack. These were from Walgreens. They were 90% off, so I think they're like 30 cents for these little squishy things. I'll throw these in their Easter baskets as well. Oh my gosh, if you guys could feel how weird these are, it's very, 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 very strange. Oh, I didn't know that they lit up. That's cool. All right, so this is what I picked out from the closet, which is now a disaster, and I'm gonna need to pack this stuff anyway, so it's gonna probably give me an excuse just to sort it out, and okay, we'll deal with that later. Anyways, here's what I decided to pick out for my kids. So here's for Alexis. She's getting this squishy thing that was 90% off at Walgreens, 90% off Target, 90% off Target. This clearance thing from Target, and then this I believe was also from the 90% off, but this was from Walgreens. This was like $1.19 or something like that for this little pick me pop surprise. So all in all, hers cost about $7, $8, something around that mark for hers. And then Jax's is a bit pricier because of this game, but again, price match at GameStop. It is what it is. He really wants it. These are both clearance. And then this wooden car thing was an Amazon deal of the day. I got this last year. It looks really cute. He can paint his own wooden cars, and not only that, but he can race them. I think that was like $6 or $7. So his is a bit more pricey, but it is what it is. This is something that he can play with Alexis too. So that's what I decided to do for their baskets. All right, so I actually changed my mind, and I'm adding one more thing to Jax's basket just because hers was looking really, really full and his kind of looked a little bit emptier than I would have liked. So I just threw this in there. It was in the closet for the gifts. This little yelly spider was like $3 or $4 on clearance. So that's cute. And then there's their baskets. Another thing I'm going to add is 2 of these and 2 of these. I have a little bit more candy that I'm going to throw in their baskets. Just 2 things, just separate from the Easter egg hunt themselves, just because the Easter Bunny always brings a little bit of candy in their baskets every year. So we'll just add a couple of those. Like I said, just 2 things straight from the dollar store. Guys, I'm a hot mess. I am a hot mess. So I was digging through my Easter bin, my Easter tote with all my decorations and stuff that I had from last year, and I found some more stuff. I found these, and I found these. These were purchased last year. I remember picking them because they had a high expiration date, and I totally forgot about them. They've been just sitting in there chilling, waiting for me. Let's go ahead and see what the expiration dates are on these. All right, so these little trolley sour eggs, these don't expire until September of this year. So these are still very much so good. And then these little things, there's a chick and there's a rabbit. Where's the expiration date on these? September of this year as well. So I guess these are getting added in as well. My bad, I totally forgot. This was purchased 90% off Easter last year, so it is what it is, guys. All right, so here are their finished Easter baskets. I'm super happy with how they turned out, not adding anything else to it. Again, I totally oopsed on these 2 candy items right here. Oh well, and I know there's people like, oh my gosh, too much candy for your kids. Oh my gosh. A lot of this stuff, again, does not even expire until September, so they have a few months, quite a few, to chow down on all their candy. I see nothing wrong with spoiling my kids, and plus, believe me, there is a heavy parent tax in this house. I will be more than generous with helping them out with eating that candy. Just something to keep in mind for this year, so to stock up this upcoming Easter and plan for Easter 2021. You can see that was $2.50, so I only paid 25 cents for this last year. Stock up. It doesn't expire. It's not going to go bad, so you might as well save your money. Easter comes by every single year. Just plan ahead. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope this gave you some insight on how you can plan Easter for the future. Like I said, expiration dates are key when it comes to planning a lot of stuff. I like doing variety. I like shopping sales and clearance, and that's just how I personally do it for my family and my kids. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And like always, guys, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Until next time, and I hope you guys, if I don't make a video by then, which with what's going on in the world, I don't know, but if I don't see you by then, please have a wonderful Easter with your families, and see you next time. Thank you.